Hey guys, Mark here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally doesn't work. I had to come down here in a hurry, so I didn't get all my equipment and stuff. I've been holding my damn cell phone, taking videos and things, but thank God I'm getting ready to get back up the road. And man, it's going to be hell the next couple weeks. I got so much work to do between now and the beginning of the season. It's not even funny. I still got to fix the floor in my basement and the downstairs bathroom and get that squared away. I got to get over E2 Blue's house and get him squared away before that birthday party, not this week, but the next weekend. I've got finished this bathroom and everything else that I'm working on, this other basement. But hey, I guess I'm fortunate that I got work. So I'm not complaining. But we're going to play a little game today because some of it's kind of tamped down a little bit on Dak Prescott, but it's still a whole lot of people that are out there talking about my quarterback, saying how much he sucks and everything else, that are supposed Dallas Cowboy fans. So we're going to play a little game here, a what-if game. See, our life is always, every single day, faced with crossroads. I'll give you a huge one for me. I applied to two schools for college, JMU and Virginia Tech. I got accepted to both of them. And at the time, to be honest, I didn't really even think about going to college that much. But I took the letters and I threw them up in the air, and the one that I was going to catch was the school I was going to go to. I caught the letter that was from JMU. And I wonder if I had caught just that one simple action, if I had caught the letter for Virginia Tech, would I be here talking to you guys right now? Would I have married Tracy because I met her at JMU? Although it did take 20 years before we finally got it together. But I met my first wife at JMU, and would I still have Michael and Michaela from that one action? That one action changed the course of my life. What if in 2016, where the Dallas Cowboys had already drafted Zeke Elliott with the first round pick, and they were talking with Denver about moving up to get Paxton Lynch? We know it would have cost them at least their second round pick, that draft, as well as more. You're talking about moving up to get a quarterback. Quarterbacks ain't cheap. And you're talking about going from the fourth pick in the second round to, I believe, the 27th pick is what Denver had. It might have cost you your first round pick the following year. So much like us moving up to get Morris Claiborne, where we took our first round pick as well as our second round pick to get him, and it ended up being a bust, really. Let's be honest. Morris Claiborne never lived up to being the best defensive player in the draft, as most experts said. What if we had made that move? That would mean Jalen Smith wouldn't have been drafted, and, jury's still out. But right now, he looks like he was worth that second round pick. And let's say it did cost us a first round pick for last year. That would have been Taco, who is beginning to look like, he might have some skills. And we had Paxton Lynch for a quarterback. We wouldn't have probably drafted, of course, Dak Prescott, because we still had Tony Romo, not knowing he was going to get injured going into training camp. And you would have had Paxton Lynch. You wouldn't have drafted another quarterback. Let's think about that quarterback class right now. You got Jared Goff go first. First year, had bust written all over him. New offensive coordinator, and all of a sudden he looks pretty good. You had Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, who his first year looked shaky, but then they got a running game in the offensive line, then looked like he was a really good quarterback. You had guys like Connor Cook, who went to the Raiders, nada. You had Paxton Lynch, who last night looked like, woo! In his third year, we dodged that bullet. You got like Jacoby Brissett, who got 2 victories with New England, But every rookie quarterback or first-time starter quarterback with the New England always wins. Amazing statistic about Bill Belichick. Every first-time quarterback always wins. And after seeing what I saw against us about Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't know. Jimmy Garoppolo looked more like how you guys talk about Dak Prescott. He was late on his throws. Ball placement was an issue. Now, I know it was just preseason, so we'll see how it goes. But where would our Cowboys be right now if instead of Dak Prescott, who's making $680,000 a year right now, had Paxton Lynch being a first-round draft pick, costing you a whole lot more than $600,000, didn't have Taco and didn't have Jalen Smith, where would we be right now? Have you thought about that, guys? And when you look at that quarterback class right now, you can basically say there are 3 quarterbacks that have made the playoffs. Actually, technically 2, because Carson Wentz was injured before their team went to the playoffs. But it looks like you got 3 good quarterbacks, possibly 4, with Jacoby Brissett. There's not a lot of options when it comes to quarterbacks. And for people to say, oh, get rid of that bum, bring in somebody else. You know how many teams out there are looking for somebody else? Quarterbacks are few and far between. That's not to say that Dak Prescott is going to be the guy. It's too early to tell that. But the fact that some of you guys want to say, get rid of them, he's a bum, don't understand football that much and understand how precious it is to get a quarterback. When you see guys that are retreads over and over and over again that are still getting jobs, you got to understand there are very few out there. I have faith in him. I believe you put the pieces around him, we're going to be in great shape. And what makes me feel the best right now is the Dallas Cowboys have gone from being one of those old teams I talked about before, back when we had DeMarcus Ware and Tony Romo, Jason Witten and those guys, Terrence Newmans and things. We went from an old veteran team to now one of the youngest. Our guys don't have a lot of mileage on it. When you look at a guy like Sean Lee and Tyron Smith as your elder statesmen on the team, that bodes well for the future. And these guys can grow together and learn together and have that window open for several years. I'm excited. I'm happy about what we did at quarterback. In the end, I'm going to say this, and I know I'm going to get ridiculed, but Dak Prescott may be the guy that saves this franchise. You may call me crazy. I've been called worse. But I'm telling you, what if we had Paxton Lynch right now? Yeah. Well, I'm going to get ready to get up this road. I got another stop to look at some more work we have to do. Oh, boy. The rains have screwed up everybody's house. More flood damage than I can shake a stick at. And another project to add on the list. But hey, at least I got a day job. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys soon.